usually try to focus on those big tech companies.
Big tech. But you said you had no internships before?
Uh, yeah, but I have a lot of projects and like volunteer experience.
What up? You said you had some problem with this recruiting cycle.
Yep.
So can you just walk me through what do you think's wrong, why you think it's wrong, how much you've applied, and just give me a rough overview so I can get to know your situation?
Yeah. So I've done probably 600 applications. I haven't gotten any offers. Um, and yeah, it's just been tough. I think it's the job market that's really been tough for everyone, not just me. And I'm not sure how I can get an internship or even a full-time job at this point since it's almost March.
Is it? You said full time job, so this is your last year at college, I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah, I'm graduating this May.
Okay, okay. You said 600 applications. That's pretty good. And you apply to everything from thing to just normal entry roles.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I usually try to focus on those big tech companies.
Big tech. But you said you had no internships before?
Uh, yeah, but I have a lot of projects and like volunteer experience.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to dig too hard into you without looking at your resume, but I would try to open your scope to apply to as much as you possibly can. But can you also tell me about some complications you had? You said the job market, but you think that anything else to blame? Or are you just going to put it solely on the job market?
Um, well, yeah, to be fair, I don't apply immediately. I apply maybe 2, 3 days. I mean, that's still a good window, but not like if not in like a few hours of the opening.
Yeah.
And then as for my resume, I think my resume is pretty good. I got reviewed by a lot of people, including job
Job
recruiters,
recruiters.
and they said it was fine. So I don't think my resume is a problem.
Okay, I mean, we'll definitely check that out, but I would tell you not to ask a job recruiter how to review your resume. They're often old school and they don't really have the most up to date meta, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, that
Yes.
sounds good. 500 apps, that's a lot. You seem to be doing good on the application end. I would say try to get your applications in the 24 to even like 3 to 4 hour window because the sooner you apply, the sooner you are to actually get reviewed by a recruiter and put into the line of applicants.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so you said no previous internships, correct?
Oh yeah, that's correct.
So did you apply previously or you just didn't see the need or what was going on there?
Oh yeah, I applied to maybe 100 positions
100.
last year, but I wasn't able to get anything.
Have you
I
been
got to
getting
like
interviews?
yeah, last year I got to
Two
a
interviews.
like a assessment stage.
Assessment.
But I didn't get moved on after that. And then this year I got 2 interviews, but it was only like 30
2 interviews.
minutes with like a recruiter.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I mean, like your rates aren't the best, but you are getting interviews, so clearly have something. Let me just take a look at your resume, see what's going on. Is it the one you sent me with the quotation mark?
Oh yeah, it says first last.
Okay, good. You anonymized it. Can you just talk to me? Why did you choose to add a big quote symbol at the top?
But that might have been just a typo. Yeah, that's all.
Typo.
I can
Okay.
just remove that afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. You should remove that. And you said this is what got reviewed by a bunch of recruiters.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna just dig into this. At the header, first and last is way too big. If you look at it, it's literally bigger than your skills section and your project section combined. Your contact information, it's good that you have a GitHub, so you're working on real projects there. I would add a LinkedIn though. Do you have a
All
LinkedIn?
right. I haven't made a LinkedIn account yet.
So what do you apply through, man?
Yeah, all the necessary ones like Indeed, uh, Greenhouse, Glassdoor. Yeah, those are the main ones.
Okay, okay. This is a very interesting template. Where did you find this?
Oh yeah, I bought it off like some website.
Wait, you
It was like
bought this?
oh yeah, yeah, it was like
How
15
how
bucks.
much did wait what? You're joking.
No, no, this is like the professional. Like you have to buy it.
You spent $50?
15, 15.
Oh, 15. I mean, that's still way too much. Okay, search up Jake's resume. It's free. It's a latex resume. I know latex you might not be familiar with, but just put all the information you currently have into ChatGPT and tell it to make a Jake's resume like this. It will create it in like 30 seconds. And then to further refine it, you could use Interview Sense, put it in, and it will give you more detailed feedback. Because usually, what we want to do is we want to remove the summary section. We want to add the education first. Then we want to add the experience, then the project, and then the skills at the very bottom. That should be the general format we're looking for.
Okay, so where would my contact information be? Like education be?
Yeah, that would all be a part of the header. Your first and last is way too big, so you can have all of that under the header. It will be kind of tucked away.
Okay, I see. But the thing is, I have my projects are more relevant. I feel like than my experience. So I think I should have my projects first.
Okay, that's a
And
that's a fair criticism. Let me just look through your resume. So, why did you put your GPA on here?
okay, right, yeah. All the recruiters told me like a 3.0 is the requirement. So I just my 3.2 is obviously higher than that. So I put it on.
When you think about this, you gotta think about it like so many other candidates ahead of you will have a better GPA. I don't even think it's worth putting it if it's below like a 3.6. You have some clubs here. That's good, showing you're a part of the student organization. So, what is ACM Club? I've never heard about that.
I believe it's a machinery club.
Okay, and is Key Club a high school thing? Because I know it's common in high school.
Yeah, yeah. It's a volunteer club.
Why do you still have that?
Well, I thought it was a good idea to put volunteer
No,
experience on
remove it.
computer sites. Okay.
Your languages, again, merge this into skills. So you want it one for front end, one for back end, and then one for the current frameworks you're using. So both of these can just be merged all into the skills section. You shouldn't have like a half and half split. It looks weird. So coursework, you have data structures, operating systems. Did you take linear algebra or any math classes?
Oh no, those weren't required.
Okay. Did you take anything outside of CS so like they can see, because right now people are looking for more low level like physics and math classes along with their general software understanding.
I believe I took a first year physics course, but I don't see how that's relevant to
I think
software
anything to
engineering.
fill the space because right now you only have five stuff. I would add one or two more classes in here that you think would best fit.
Okay, right. Yeah, I've taken some like econ classes.
I wouldn't I wouldn't add econ. I think the physics one is a better bet. So you didn't even need to take calc to graduate?
I think I took calculus one.
Okay. That's not bad. I would add like calculus, physics, and then you did you take any OOP classes? I feel like that's a standard class.
What's OOP?
Uh, wait, like you don't code in C++? plus plus? I thought you said that was your main language.
Um, yeah, one of my main languages.
Dog, I literally see OOP in your resume.
Oh, I may have forgotten what that stood for.
Object oriented programming. It's okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
did you
remember.
take a class around like system design and class design?
Uh, I think we had an intro to
Yeah, yeah.
programming
I'd
class.
add that. Just reframe it as a object-oriented programming class, and I would definitely relearn object-oriented programming. Try to get more
Okay.
familiar with that. Why did you
And
add a summary on here?
oh well, yeah. Like when the recruiters, see your resume, obviously what they want to see, like what you do, who you are, in a short summary. So I put it at the top.
Yeah, I'd remove a summary, man. This is really outdated, and right now, a recruiter really only looks at your resume for 4 or 5 seconds. So you want the most prevalent experience at the top, and in this case, you said it's your projects. Take a look at this. Okay, now your projects are pretty good. Can you talk to me about StudySync?
Oh yeah, I mean, I just built this app. Learned about like REST APIs and like authentication. And I got like 30 students to use it in real life at my college, so I thought that was a success.
Okay, yeah, no, that's actually pretty impressive. But I do have a real question. Did you actually make the CLI budget tracker?
Um, yeah, as a part of a like a hackathon.
But you said you don't know what OOP design is. I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused there.
Yeah, well, this hackathon was a long time ago, and I put it on my resume a long time ago, so I must have
Okay.
forgotten.
Okay, that's fine, man. Okay. Overall, all of this looks good. You said CSV. Do you know what CSV stands for?
I believe it's like a text file. I'm not sure about the specifics.
It's a comma separated value file. But do you know what a CSV does?
Um, just contains data, right?
Yeah. Okay. Could you go a little more in depth on that? I just want to make sure that you fill it here in case you ever actually get asked about your projects in the actual interview. I want to make sure that you fully understand everything you have on here.
But yeah, the problem is, during the hackathon, obviously, there's a lot of vibe coding going on, and I don't really remember the
I
specifics of that
understand that,
project.
bro, but like a CSV is a pretty common thing.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, just data separated by commas, as you said,
Okay.
and that would be tracking how much money you're spending.
Yeah, okay, that's good. And what would you say is a pro and a con of a CSV?
Um,
Because these are
yeah, I
interviews.
wouldn't.
These are questions I actually got asked in real interviews. That's why I'm kind
Okay.
of grilling you on that.
Oh yeah, I have no idea about the pros and cons.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Your experience. What is a tech lead volunteer? I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I was just volunteering for my local like community, and they had a website that posted events, and I just maintained that website with
That's pretty cool, but this is
HTML.
literally software engineering work, so I would reframe this as a software engineer.
Oh yeah, I see.
And also, all of your bullet points, search up XYZ method. So being able to quantify your bullet points. Actually, Interview Sense will
Okay.
literally help you with that. So if you just plug it in, it will give you better bullet points and titles for each. Why did you have the need to put Walmart front end cashier?
Um, yeah, well, that's my first job, so I just put it on there.
Okay. I would remove that. I'd like think you're a recruiter. Would you hire someone because they were a front end cashier at Walmart?
They might like the real world job experience.
I think your tech lead volunteer is a much more compelling experience than a front end cashier at Walmart. But overall, I mean, I do see that you have some good stuff. Like you clearly are capable of making apps like your Study Sync and your CLI budget tracker. So overall, you're in a bright spot. And I think I'm gonna give you actually 2 months free of interview sense just so you can actually refine this interview skills and also be able to make your resume better.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. That's all.